I got the rod end spacers this week. As you can see, that's nice and working good, the steering, which is exciting. And also I started on the headers. What I'll do is I'll finish up the last two pipes to the cylinder 1 and 2 there, and then when I take it all apart, I'm gonna wrap it in exhaust wrap so it looks a lot better, and probably clean up all the crap on it, because literally this is like random pipe that I had laying around to like piece it together and make it work. I just like found all the random 1.25" pipe and then I ordered a cap for the fuel tank, so that'll be all ready to go. All I gotta do is pick up a new fuel filter and get that all plumbed in there with another little piece of fuel line in between. Done. I'm gonna unmount the radiator, cut the mounts off here, turn them around, and basically mount the radiator in an upright position in here, in that space here. It's gonna work out a lot better without any welding and changing to the radiator. I'm trying to avoid that because I don't have capabilities of working with aluminum in the backyard. I ordered 1.25" on this to 1" adapters, that because the motor has 1", as you can see right there. Rad's 1.25", so I ordered adapters for that so we can have it all plumbed in, have coolant running through it. And then the other thing I'm going to do in this video is hopefully hook up the battery box, get a battery tray going with a tie down, and wire that all up. And this thing should be able to built and installed the battery box. Didn't take long, just some angle iron, a little bit of rubber, 1/4" rubber I had laying around, aluminum tab across the top, 2 1/2" bolts. Real simple. Battery goes in there and this comes down and clamps it in, just like your average battery hold down. And then I'm just putting the acid in the battery, throwing it on the charger, and then we can have a battery that turns this thing over, hopefully. But installing the battery also involves installing the shut-off switch, so that's going to be coming up here in a second too. So I got the battery all hooked up. The wires ran up to the switch. The switch is right over here. And this will just get a label on it saying on off, so it's nice and visible. But yeah, so let's test out this power steering, see how it works. I even modified the battery cable so it reaches the starter cable around into the solenoid. And I had some Tech Flex laying around, as you can see, so I covered all the lines in that. Looks a lot nicer. So let's see how this steering works. Here we go, guys. So the switch is all the way off. As you can see, it takes quite a bit of torque here to turn the tires. So now let's turn this all the way on. Give it a second, make sure it's all the way engaged. There you go, look at that. Just 2 fingers on there and it goes like nothing. We busted it pretty hard yesterday. I finished up the headers. Oh. There we go. So now we got side exit exhaust now. Keep up. They redid the seat mount. The back one, split it up into two separate mounts and then back into the one, so a little safer and sturdier. And I remounted the rad. I cut the rad off and moved it back to here like we talked about. Mount up there. Now it's in an upright position, easy to fill. I don't have to modify any expansion tanks or anything like that. Just nice and simple run. And also it makes my outlets face the engine now, so like better in just so many ways. Yeah, so that's about it. Now basically all I can do now is sit around and wait for the air filter to come in, the adapters for the coolant lines, and the fuel cap, because once we have those suckers on, we'll be able to fire this up. Because I put the new fuel filter on, ran the line under here, the shut-off valve, it's all on, so that's all good to go.